It is finally awesome weather here in Texas. It feels like spooky season. I went for a run this morning, heading to work right now, and it actually feels like the way it should feel. So we are going to sit here and talk about an original Tubi film because I think Tubi is actually underrated. I know people talk about how their library is not that good, and I have to be honest with you, I just don't think that's true. There are some really good shows on Tubi. There's some original movies, and especially during these holiday times, they really load up some films. I will say that the app or the streaming platform is kind of wonky at times, and you'll be watching it and it'll just stop in the middle. I've heard people talk about how it resumes from the beginning or restarts from the beginning. I haven't had that issue, but overall, this is a fun platform that I think we should explore. And they just put out the original Tubi film, the R.L.Stine's Pumpkhead. Now, this is not to be confused with the Pumpkhead that we all know. This is a vastly different story, and it very much has that feel of Goosebumps, but it's a little more leaning to the older generation, the older kids, and even adults. It's packed with some actually pretty good one-liners and has, of course, a small town with a curse. Now, what that curse is, it is very dark, and it's hiding a secret mystery right in front of your eyes. It follows a town that has really kind of failed in life until all of a sudden the crops start taking off. And the man behind the crops is kind of revered as a god in this town. But what we find out is the reason the crops are taking off is because the land demands a huge sacrifice. And we start to see missing children throughout the years, people's memories forgetting, all history of these kids have been erased. Pumpkhead is actually a really entertaining movie, and it can be good for the whole family as some of the jump scares are definitely in there, but it's not over the top, it's not ultraly violent, and the violence that is there isn't really gory. It's a good Halloween movie, and for a Tubi original, I enjoyed it. Now, it's not based off, like I said, anything connected with the original Pumpkhead, but instead coming from R.L. Stine's Nightmare Hour, which is 10 short stories and 10 artists depicting these short stories. It's taken from that and expanded into a film, so I really enjoyed it. Check it out on Tubi. I think people are sleeping on Tubi. There's some good movies on there, and there's a lot of classics like Vincent Price films and those Bela Lugosi, Dracula, and all that right on Tubi this spooky season.